Well, hello YouTube. What you got going on? Oh yeah, this is no Spelunky and this is no Isaac. This is a new game called Getting Over It with this guy who I'm guessing is important. Probably should have looked that up. He's I think he made the game and he does the narration for it, which is kind of cool because he goes into the whole thing like, hey, this is what I was thinking when I made this, and this is why I made the game like this. I've seen some gameplay of this, and it looks super frustrating. It's like all get out, and I'm not really into like a frustrating kind of game, but I've never seen a game like this before, so I decided to test it out. I already did, but I'm gonna start a new game for you guys because I did not get very far. So we got Potman. This is Potman. I use this hammer, and it's tracked to the mouse pointer, and I like physics my way through this, and it is really weird. And I've seen most of the game. I haven't seen anyone like actually beat it on
There's no
camera.
feeling more intense than starting over. If you deleted your homework the day before it was due, as I have, or if you left your wallet at home and you have to go back after spending an hour in the commute. If you won some money at the casino and then put all your winnings on red but it came up black. If you got your best shirt dry cleaned before a wedding and then immediately dropped food on it. If you won an argument with a friend and then later discovered that they just returned to their original view. Starting over is harder than starting up. If you're not ready for that, like if you've already had a bad day, then what you're about to go through might be too much. Feel free to go away and come back. I'll be here. Alright, thanks for coming with me on this trip.
Yeah, this guy does
I'll
not a
understand if you
lot
have
of
to take a break
narrating.
at any point. Just find a safe place to stop and quit the
Oh.
game. Don't worry, I'll save your progress, always. Even your mistakes.
Gee, thanks.
This game is a homage to a free game that came out in 2002, titled Sexy Hiking. The author of that game
My
was
favorite
Jasmine,
kind of hiking.
a mysterious Czech designer who was known at the time as the father of B games. And B games are rough assemblages of found objects. Designers slap them together very
Piss.
quickly and freely, and they're often too rough and unfriendly to gain much of a following. They're built more for the joy of building them than as polished products.
Ow.
In a certain way, Sexy Hiking is the perfect embodiment of a B game. It's built almost entirely out of found and recycled parts, and it's one of the most unusual and unfriendly games of its time. In it,
No.
your task is simply to
No.
drag yourself up a mountain with a hammer. And that act of climbing, in the digital world or in real life,
Alright,
has
I'm gonna
certain essential
slingshot.
properties that give
Oh
the
no.
game its
Oh
flavor.
no.
No amount of forward progress is guaranteed. Some cliffs are too sheer or too slippery, and the player is constantly, unremittingly in danger of falling and losing everything.
No. Okay. So I think he stopped. So if that gives you an idea on what the narrator is going to be like he sounds super heartfelt, and he is. I'm sure. Like I know he put a lot of work into this, but it's still super trolly. No.
Oh, you just lost a lot of progress.
Oh, you shut up.
That's a deep frustration, a real punch in the gut.
I am unbreakable. See, the trouble with this, like this hammer, is that it's always like ready to help out, like always ready to like catch itself on things, which is tricky, because like if you're just like slingshotting up to where you want to be, and you're like, yes, I made it. Your hammer is still ready to like push up against stuff, so it could like bump into something and take you away. I'm gonna try to do this. Oh, look at that! I didn't even mean to do that. But I'm glad I did it. So the best way to get through this kind of thing is to sit down and then use this like a pogo stick. And then do this.
Anyway, when you start Sexy
No.
Hiking, you're standing next to
No.
this dead tree that blocks the way to the entire rest of the game. It might take you an hour to get over that tree, and a lot of people never got past it. You prod and you poke at it, exploring the limits of your reach and your strength, trying to find a way up and over. And there's a sense of truth in that lack of compromise.
Ow.
Most obstacles in video game worlds are fake. You can be completely confident in your ability to get through them once you have the correct method or the correct equipment or just by spending enough time. In that sense, every pixelated obstacle in Sexy Hiking is real.
So there's two possible explanations here. One, I'm bad at this game, which is possible, or I'm just too impatient. The second is that I might have the mouse sensitivity kind of bad. Like maybe I want a higher sensitivity. So I'll have to do some testing on that. I don't know if this is going to be a full series, like a let's play until I actually beat the game. Probably not though, because I know this is just the beginning area. I can only imagine what the rest of the game's like. Alright. So that pipe is not very solid. Oh, I take that back. Okay. Good. Yep, just get yourself nice and settled there, buddy. And go. Good. Oh, not as good. Okay. I think I've had better look at this than some other people, and it only came out 2 days ago, but I've seen people doing like early stuff. Oh dear. Okay. Just play it cool. Okay, so I want to be up here, but not that crazy. Okay. And then like this. Alright. And up we go. No. Oh.
Oof. Sorry about that.
Thank you for your being sorry. This is essentially all your fault. Oh dear. Might as well try just sling. Yeah. See if I can remember some of the topics I had on my little list of topics to talk about. Oh, there we go. It's gonna be a bit tricky because this is a lot of mental thought being used on this. Ooh. Another game that this has been a while since it came out, but Super Mario Odyssey, super good, right? I'm sure you guys have tried it. I got most of the way through it, and I beat the game and everything. I don't want to say it most of the way through, but I actually basically 100% of the game. I'm like 99% there. Oh no. We're cool. All I have left are the stars that are in the shops, and those are 100 coins each, and that doesn't sound like a lot, but they're 100 stars, in shops. Alright, be cool. Sit down, and then go up this way. Oh no, that was intentionally made just to be that my hammer would hit that each time. Ooh, alright. Go. And one thing I've been meaning to do, for the Spelunky videos, change the subject, I haven't got it set up so that it's doing an increment on the videos. Right now it's just all using the same image except for the one where I beat Olmec. And speaking of which, I don't know when I'm going to put this up, but there might be a few Spelunky episodes that look like I haven't beaten the game yet. It's because I hadn't. I have a backlog of a few Spelunky episodes. I just wanted to put that Olmec fight up on YouTube as soon as I did it. What is going on here? Oh, that's not good.
Oh, it happened again. Keep on trying. Don't let it get to you.
How does it know that I did it twice? Ow. Okay. And I think in this game there's a way, an easy mode, but I'm not entirely sure. Dude, look at the upper body strength on this guy. Okay. also don't know why there's a bunch of water in this pot. Like, that makes 0 sense to me. Now, what do you do here? If I jump up... Alright, pull yourself in. That's it. Look at me go. Oh. That was dangerous. Alright, get yourself nice and nestled on here. That was not nice and nestled. That was quite extreme. Okay. And off we go. Oh, this is where I was last time. Okay. So this is the furthest I've gotten. So, past this, I mean, it's not sight unseen because I've seen someone else play it, but I haven't physically done it myself. Okay. Are you just gonna... You're gonna tumble a little bit? No? Okay. Let's just... Go over this way!
The obstacles in sexy hiking are unyielding, and that makes the game uniquely frustrating. But I'm not sure Jazuo intended to make a frustrating game. The frustration is just essential to the act of climbing, and it's authentic to the process of building a game about climbing. A funny thing happened to me as I was building this mountain. I'd have an idea for a new obstacle, and I'd build it, test it, and it would usually turn out to be unreasonably hard. But I couldn't bring myself to make it easier. It already felt like my inability to get past the new obstacle was my fault, as a player rather than as a builder. Imaginary mountains build themselves from our efforts to climb them, and it's our repeated attempts to reach the summit that turns those mountains into something real.
Okay. Like, I'm sure this guy's got some real inspiring stuff to say, but I think he just, like, what sounds like the most heartfelt, trollish thing I could say. Alright. And over here. And over. Okay, so I know this is going to require a bit of wall jumping, but I don't think I'm very proficient in such movement yet. Oh, Lord. Okay. A little bit more effort into it this time, buddy. Oh, why are you going this way? Okay. I guess we're going back this way then. And... go! No. There's some, like, camera panning crap going on here. And go! Okay, this is fine. Wonder... Nope, nope, that's not good. Oh. Okay. Sorry, I just wanted to make... Hold on, there might be a setting here. Okay. No, that's just mouse sensitivity. Let's see if this is any better. I mean, it'd probably be worse, if anything. Because that just makes my movements even more erratic, but... I also don't want to, like, use all of my hand and force each time. And... oh. Okay. Just... slowly... weasel your way. Can I make it through there? Yes. And go! Alright, we are in this. Oh no. Oh, so I was looking at the like a YouTuber I follow a lot, but besides Supermask, is a guy called Northern Lion. He's like a pretty big YouTuber, but not like among like the super big ones like Markiplier and everything. And he had him and all his
When you're building a
buds.
video game world,
okay.
you're building with ideas. And that can be like working with quickset cement. You mold your ideas into a certain shape that can be played with, and in the process of playing with them, they begin to harden and set until they're immutable, like rock. And at that point, you can't change the world. Not without breaking it into pieces and starting fresh with new ideas. You've done this part before. You know it's possible. Just do what you did the first time.
That's not funny. That's also not true. I've never been to this part. Oh no. Okay, so there's like a little lantern there. If I was to spring up on that, stop this. Stop this madness. I cannot get this hammer through there. Okay. You here. And then you up there. That's as far as I can get, huh? Can I? Okay. Can I get? Oh lord. I mean, that might have something. Might have something there. Oh goodness. It's just like I don't want the hammer to be there for a few seconds. Oh. Okay. Oh. Oh. There I go. um. But Northern Lion and I think most of his friends have the same guy that does all their their pictures and everything. And like I like my cute little Microsoft Paint drawings and all, but if I had like basically a professional doing this, that would be cool. I'd also like expect to make more money off of this. Either other than that, it's just a hobby that I'm putting money into, which is fine. That's what most hobbies involve. But I bet that person could do some really cool stuff. You guys should look at it. His YouTube name, like his YouTube handle, is Dracula Fetus, and I'm glad I don't get any money for this, or else I've probably been demonetized for that name or for mentioning that. But he makes like these little videos on YouTube. They're so cute. Hold on, like of the Northern Lion group. Okay. Dial it in. Dial it in. Oh. Oh, golly. Okay. Just sit down. Okay, we are totally fine. I would like to go back into the game. Thank you. I'm glad it like gave me a chance to put my mouse back in the right spot. Okay. No, 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 no. It's so, like, you want to stop your descent, but at the same time, all of your descent is, like, it's like, the moving your hammer is, like, the catalyst for this, like, being out of control. So you're trying to catch yourself, but you're only making it worse. Oh, okay. I love it when your hammer just bounces off of stuff instead of sticking. That's real fun. I love this guy's voice. It's just like, oh man. Okay. Right there. And fly away. No. And if I looked at it correctly, he does like $25 and then he'll draw something, which is cool because I need a lot of somethings. I have at least right now 3 somethings: Isaac thumbnail, a Spelunky thumbnail, and then my profile picture, which I think is super cute right now, by the way. So I might just leave it like that. But I mean, it could be better. Trouble is, Microsoft Paint drawing in a diagonal is kind of impossible. And if you try to like rotate it, it gets all like gross. Okay. Up. Okay, so I've sandwiched myself in. Oh. Wow. Okay. I mean, for $8, I'm definitely glad I tried it. All right, this is a unique position. Come on. Oh. Can I sit on this? And up we go. Up we go. That's it. Oh. Oh no. Up. Alright. Just everyone take a moment.
This thing that we call failure is not the falling down, but the staying down. Mary Pickford.
That tree wasn't solid. That tree wasn't solid. That tree was not solid. I'm sorry. I didn't know we were dealing in a world where certain things were solid and certain things were not solid. Oh, oh no. Just the stages of grieving. Just anger and denial and then acceptance. Okay. It's okay. This has only made me stronger. Oh no.
Get nasty over there, boy.
I love it. I don't recognize this song, but
Feeling bad. I'm going down the road feeling bad.
it is very
Going
fitting.
down the road feeling bad, and I ain't
Everyone
gonna
dance.
be treated this way. If
I'm able to concentrate during this. I'm putting this on for like all of my testing music. Alright. Oh, this is alright. Good.
Down in the jail on my knees. I'm down in jail on my knees.
Oh, that's just like a basic Friday for me.
Jail on my knees, and I ain't going to be
Oh
treated
no.
this way.
Oh, okay. Good.
They feed me on cornbread and cheese.
That sounds
They feed me
delicious.
on cornbread and cheese.
I hope you guys can actually hear this music, or else I'm just gonna sound insane.
And I ain't going to be treated this way.
If the video was not already so short. So, it's not immediately obvious. I'm not gonna be beating this unless this episode decides to suddenly turn into like an hour long. Alright, this song needs to be over here soon. Whoa! I got some distance there. Or some height, rather. I got some distance earlier.
$10 shoe fits my feet. $10 shoe fits my feet, and I ain't going to be treated this way.
Alright, this song makes zero sense.
I'm going where the weather suits my clothes. I'm going where the weather suits my clothes, and I ain't going to be treated
Alright.
this way.
Oh dear. Oh yep, there I go. I wonder if this is a lot of YouTubers' first experience with this game. Just the song plays, and then the frustration builds.
Calm down, boy, calm down.
Alright.
Hey.
Oh good, the music ended. There we go. There's that. Yeah, that tree was the killer of my confidence in playing this game. I thought I'd at least get to some of the jump scares they put in this. Not like a Five Nights at Freddy's kind of thing, just like some things coming out of certain things, and you're like, ah, and then like you move your mouse pointer, and then you get sent back to the beginning because you fell off a freaking invisible tree. Oh no. Alright. And up. Good. course, the real question is, if I don't do the video, do I still continue? Like, do I still play the game? Because I guess if I'm playing the game, I might as well keep doing the video. Because, oh lord. Alright, I've made it through this. I know I can do it! Okay. Just angle it down. And then angle it this way. Dude, don't even talk to me, tree. This is your fault. This is why deforestation is a thing, because trees are actually evil. And don't hold the body weight of a grown man in a pot.
For years now, people have been predicting that games would soon be made out of prefabricated objects, bought in a store and assembled into a world. And for the most part, that hasn't happened, because the objects in the stores are trash. I don't mean they look bad or that they're badly made, although a lot of them are. I mean they're trash in the way that food becomes trash as soon as you put it in the sink. Things are made to be consumed and used in a certain context, and once the moment is gone, they transform into garbage. In the context of technology, those moments pass by in seconds. Over time, we've poured more and more refuse into this vast digital landfill that we call the internet. It now vastly outnumbers and outweighs the things that are fresh and untainted and unused. When everything around us is cultural trash, trash becomes the new medium, the lingua franca of the digital age. And you can build culture out of trash. But only trash culture. B games, B movies, B music, B philosophy.
Can I have my hammer back now?
Maybe this is what digital culture is. A monstrous mountain of trash, the ash heap of creativity's fountain. A landfill with everything we ever thought of in it. Grand, infinite, and unsorted.
Ooh, I love how they have that caution sign down there.
There's 3D models of breakfast, Gen X's fanfic novels, Scan magazines, green screen Shia LaBeouf, banned stuff scenes on Live Leak. Facebook's got lifelike bots with unbranded adverts and candid shots of Kanye and Taylor Swift mashups, car crash epic failed GIFs, Russian dashcam vids, discussions of McRibs, discarded, forgotten, unrecycled, muddled, rotten, untitled.
Please, be done so I can end.
Everything's fresh for about 6
No.
seconds, until
No.
some newer thing beckons. You
No.
hit refresh.
No!
There's years of persevering, disappearing into the pile, out of style, out of sight.
Stop it. Stop rhyming. Alright, he's done. Yeah, just look at the ground. Okay. It was that moment there that cemented that I will probably try to do this later. He's just busting out the dope rhymes, and I fall, and then I land on that, like, precipice, and I don't want to do anything, or, like, cry or anything, because he's rhyming, and I'm like, I don't want to interrupt the narrator, but then I start sliding, and I'm like, oh no, I can't stop this. And I tried to save myself, but I can't. He's talking about GIFs and McRibs, and I really want a McRib now, actually. Well, hope you guys enjoyed it. I'm probably going to be from this spot right here when I get back. If you like what happened there, you should send a like and subscribe if you want to see more. In that case, I'll see you guys next time.